Hoarders is a U.S. documentary series that originally debuted on A&E, which depicted the real-life struggles and treatment of people who suffer from compulsive hoarding disorder. The series premiered on August 17, 2009 and concluded on February 4, 2013, after 6 seasons. It was announced on September 25, 2013, that Hoarders has been cancelled. The channel Lifetime recently bought the show and began to air a series of weekly, Where Are They Now? episodes on June 2, 2014. The show has officially been renewed for a 7th season. Overview: each 60-minute episode profiles one or two interventions. During most of the first season, the hoarder worked with either a psychiatrist-psychologist, a professional organizer, or an extreme cleaning specialist, each of whom specialized in some aspect involving the treatment of obsessive-compulsive disorders, anxiety disorders, and/or hoarding. A crew of professional cleaners performed actual cleanups. 2 episodes in the first season featured a cleanup with both a psychologist and an organizer, Jill and Patty. The final episode of the first season, Paul, Missy and Alex, featured professional organizer, Geraldine Thomas, CPOCD, working with Missy, while a child psychologist, Dr. David Dyer, worked with Missy's 7-year-old son Alex. Beginning in the second season, each hoarder had a psychologist plus organizer cleaning specialist team assisting them in their clean-out. The psychologist plus organizer cleaning specialist combination leads a group of cleaning professionals, family, friends and relatives of the hoarder in conducting a 2 to 3 day decluttering session. The cleanups aim both to teach the hoarder new ways of thinking and patterns of behavior and to make the home a livable and usable space. In most instances, a crisis prompts the intervention, such as the threat of eviction or the removal of minor children from the home. At the end of each episode, on-screen text indicates the short-term outcome of the cleanup effort, including the subject's decisions on whether to seek further assistance from organizers and/or therapists. The show provides 6 months of aftercare funds to pay these professionals and, occasionally, to carry out vital repairs to the home. Each of the Where Are They Now? episodes on Lifetime revisits 2 or more hoarders, showing clips from their original appearances followed by newer footage detailing the progress they have made since they were featured on the show. Hoarding disorder: with the release of DSM-5 in 2013, hoarding was classified as a separate disorder. During the show's original run, hoarding behaviors were considered symptoms of obsessive-compulsive disorder. Hoarding does show links to obsessive and compulsive behaviors. However, it also shows connections to major depressive disorder as well as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Hoarding could have simply remained a symptom and been included under multiple disorders. However, treating the comorbid disorders in a patient often does not eliminate hoarding behaviors. Another significant factor in the disorder unregistered trademark S reclassification was the discovery that more people could be diagnosed with hoarding behaviors than could be diagnosed with OCD. This showed that hoarding could not be a subtype of OCD. Rather, it had to be a separate illness with similarities. These similarities are recognized in the DSM-5, as hoarding is classified under the heading of a OE obsessive-compulsive related disorders Euro. Other disorders in this category include body dysmorphic disorder, trichotillomania, and excoriation. These disorders share common features such as obsessive preoccupation and repetitive behaviors The role of documentary shows like Hoarders in the change of classification is unclear. However, some believe the rise in awareness caused by them was a significant contributing factor. When hoarding became a buzzword, it commanded a significant amount of professional attention Studies that may have been prompted by this could have aided in revealing the disorder as the unique and complex illness it truly is. Reception: at the time of its premiere, Hoarders was the most watched series premiere in A&E network history among adults aged 18 49 and tied for the most ever in the adults aged 25 54 demographic. The premiere was watched by 2.5 million viewers, 1.8 million adults aged 18 49. References. External links: official website, Hoarders at the Internet Movie Database, hoarders@tv.com.